Hello everyone, my name is Paul Mayoi, and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 277, Lapras. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It's a life tip, so I'm just gonna say it. Don't be annoying. Just as simple as that, don't be annoying. And I'm sure you can clearly tell yourself, or when someone else is, being annoying. So, I know, some people have these little, well, it's just everyone. They have these things, like just how sometimes their body reacts, like they react with like a noise that they can't help or anything like that. Like that's fine. Like that's you can't help that. So it's just that's natural. But people that just make annoying noises like constantly to where the point to where people can hear like stupid like beat well I wouldn't say beatboxing because that's not all that bad, but I hate just whenever you click with your tongue. I just hate that so much when people freaking do that on purpose. It pisses me off so much. I hate it. Um, then when people just like straight up bang things and it's just they know they're not supposed to be doing that, but they do it just to like release their anger. That's annoying as well. And just what else? There's just so many things that I personally find annoying, and sure others as well. Just they're just straight up people know that they're being annoying, but they're just not stopping. Oh, people, okay, my freaking brothers do this a lot. So, well, actually, everyone except me does this. So pretty much my mom's whenever uh well it's not she just does it right away. It's just whenever my brothers or my sisters wants to like use something that is um one of theirs and the one who owns it says no, they don't want them to use it, then the one who asked goes and freaking complains to my mom, and they get what they want because the one who owns it can't learn to stand up for themselves and just say, no, screw you, this is mine, and I don't have to share if I don't want to. And I know you're probably thinking, like, oh, wow, you should learn to share and all that. Well, no, if you literally say, like, you don't want someone to be using something of yours because either they're not going to take care of it or you literally just don't want them to use it because you hate them, then you don't have to let them use it. But that's not the case here. They don't know how to stand up for themselves, so they get forced into doing stuff like that, even though when they don't have to do it. So stuff like that is really annoying. That kind of stuff pisses me off, and I just hate it because I tried to teach them a long time ago just to stand up for themselves, but you know they don't care to listen to me because I'm not the one in charge around here. So yeah, so whatever. I know how I'm gonna live, so. I just try to teach them, so if they don't want to try to learn from it, then oh well. But anyway, yeah, those are the main things about the whole don't be annoying topic. It's just, yeah, just all that. It's just, when you know that you're being annoying, just stop. It's honestly, it's, people are gonna want you dead most likely if you act like that. It only act like that when you think you're safe, but when you're not protected anymore by whatever you thought you were going to be protected, you're probably going to die or get hurt a lot because of how much anger you make these others pent up inside. So yeah, so I just want to get that off my chest because if anyone watches that and knows me personally, then I hope you learn from that because I don't bother to say anything because it's most likely not going to change you. But hey, if you watch this, then great, maybe you'll learn to not be a dick or anything like that. It'd be annoying. So, yeah. Well, anyway, so that's pretty much it for that not personal, for that life tip. So, yeah, I just want to make sure to get that off my chest. And I'm sure I've mentioned it a bunch of times before, but this is just mainly it's just there. Well, anyway, so now to talk about the whole Sprite thing. So I did indeed, I'm so happy to say, I finished all of my personal character sprites for the Kanto version. That's what I'm calling it, because these, of course, every single generation. I'm gonna go all the way up to Generation 5 because that's where it stopped being the little small overworld sprites, like little small pixelated ones. I mean, fifth generation looks really good, and well, all of them do, but it's just that they're still that little pixelated form. So that's the latest I'm gonna go up to. So there's only gonna be 5 seasons, but it doesn't sound like that much. But trust me, I'm gonna pretty much how I go through those games normally, how I just do those things. I will be adding all of those areas, and there's a lot more story than you're gonna think there is, and it's gonna be impressive. Trust me. So don't think just because five is a low number, there's going to be a huge amount of episodes in each one. So yeah, so um, pretty much the only those times when I start a new one, I will be making the updated sprites to the style of that generation. Because even though it's like a little change from each generation, it's still a change. So I got to make sure to update the sprites onto that my personal ones. So yeah. So anyway, so now I'm working on Lou, since you already know that he's gonna be in the series. I might as well tell you I'm working on him, and it's pretty tough because the fact that he's a pug, I gotta give him the features on his face, and the half of his face, and yeah, it's kind of tough because, like I said, it's hard to fit all in there in the small little in the little character. It's pretty tough. It is, because I wanted to make sure to look like that half of the face as much as a pug as possible, and it's tough, but I'm learning. Once I get the design down, it shouldn't be all that bad. And yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm currently working on. So yeah, I should hopefully. I don't want to say that I'll be done in a week from now, but I don't know. Maybe I will. That'd be cool. I would finally be able to start making the season 1 episodes. So yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, anyway, so pretty much that's what's up with that. And okay, just gonna say it right away, the curse of the Sunstones has not been lifted because somehow I freaking got another Sunstone. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm winning, and it's different days each time. So how am I getting a Sunstone each time? How? Tell me that. Is it some kind of crazy luck that I'm getting that I'm only getting a Sunstone, or my game is literally like glitched or something? I don't understand. It's just like that one time where I thought, well, I still haven't confirmed it yet because I haven't finished Antonin's Friend Safari to get that Fletchender, shiny Fletchender. But I don't know, maybe just some games for me they like glitch to a certain point to where I can't do it. But if that's the case, if the bug catching contest is glitched, then I should be able to eventually have Gina just call me and just say, hey, here's a leaf stone. Because even if I get all my other Pokemon to level 100, get all my capture helpers, and get them to level 100, even if all of that, I will still work towards getting that freaking leaf stone for Weepinbell. I'll go on the bug catching contest days to go back to that game, even though I'm far from, even though I'm playing another Pokemon game. On those certain days, I will do that. So you don't have to worry about that, because I will go for that leaf stone. It's gonna happen eventually. Just my luck, it seems that my luck has just some of the times, or most of the times actually, it takes a long while to get to what I'm trying to try to receive what I'm trying to get, but when I get it, oh, it's good. It's real good. So yeah. So anyway. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, that whole thing with Pokemon Soul Silver. But also, I got all my Pokemon, except for Weepinbell, of course, because, the whole Leaf Stone thing. But I got all my Pokemon to level 57, so, what that means. I re-challenged the Elite Four, and I'm glad to say that I defeated all of them. And now I explored the Battle Frontier as well, because I didn't even know, well, I did know that was a thing when I played it on the ROM a long while ago, but I just didn't care about that because, I wasn't planning on shiny hunting or anything in there, so I was like, okay, it's just going to be the same thing as Pokemon for Generation 4, Pokemon Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl. So I was like, okay, whatever. But anyway. But, yeah, it was cool because there's so many different modes. There's like Battle Castle, Battle Tower, of course, Battle Arcade. What else? And there's this one where you earn like points that allow to heal power points. That's like the currency you get when you win, like whatever. And it's really cool. Like there's so many different ones, and I'm sure it had that back in, like I said, when it first introduced in the. I'm pretty sure it was first introduced, like I said, in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. But it's cool. It's cool and all. There's definitely, I saw the focus ashes, so yeah, it's definitely a place where I want to be grinding for those 6 focus ashes, and I'm just probably going to try out the other stuff too, because I'll look up what it does when the time comes, but it seems pretty cool. It does seem pretty cool. So anyway, yes, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, Lance. Oh my god. So even though I trained to that amount, I know I still won, like I said, but he got me down to my last Pokemon. Like once again, my Crobat was the one who saved the day. Like oh my god, I don't remember having this much difficulty. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. So it's probably because in the ROM I didn't care about my Weeping Bell evolving because I was gonna just reset that save file eventually. That's what I thought back then, where I thought I could possibly play Pokemon Heart Gold and Pokemon Soul Silver on the ROM, but you know, found out that I couldn't, but because it crashes eventually and glitches out. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't care about that back then, so I just had my Weeping Bell as another one to use as well. So I think it was the fact that I literally was just outnumbered by one Pokemon to where I had a disadvantage. And just that Gyarados in the beginning really screws you over. It really does. Just when it's so bulky and the whole Intimidate. So if you're hoping to hit it with a physical attack, then you're pretty screwed. But anyway, yeah. So also the new moves that, well, it's only one new move that I actually taught to one of my Pokemon during that train grind was the good old Eruption on my Typhlosion. Now that move, oh man, that move can do some work if you're outspeeding and you got full health. It's crazy. It's awesome. But now the move I got rid of to keep that was indeed Flamethrower. And you're probably wondering, okay, why did you not get rid of something else other than Flamethrower? Well, the reason for that is Flamethrower, yeah, it's cool because it's 95 power, 100 accuracy, fire type move, special attack. That's great for Typhlosion. But there's also another move Typhlosion gets that's Lava Plume. That's 15 damage less, but it has a 30% chance to burn. So it actually came in clutch when I was going against the Elite Four Will and against the Slowbro, because I had nothing to really take down that Slowbro all that well. So I just went in and hoped for the burn with Lava Plume, and I got it. And I was like so clutch, because like I said, that's a 30% chance. And it's just the same as like hoping for a flinch on Air Slash with, well, there's other chances, but I think Air Slash is one of the main ones that has a 30% chance. But yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, it's the last one we'll check for the episode. Most likely talk about this more next episode, because there's still a lot of stuff, I think. I would definitely want to talk more about that battle with Lance. That was like crazy. It was quite the battle I had in such a long time against like an NPC in a game. Alright. Well, anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, Ponce the Mayoi, and goodbye.